Mayo. Glad you could make it. We're ready for Ranked Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Robert Flores with you. Liam Doyle getting ready for the start. He's gearing up for a quick game, and you're hoping for several trips around the base. I like your plan more.
Number 9.
Sean Figgin, ready at the plate, and we're good to go. In the air to left center. Brings it in, and that's the first down of the inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. strides to the plate.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
That's textbook plate discipline. Tatis waits. You made contact against that velo? Wow, probably impressed. That's ripped into the outfield. Griffey makes the catch. Ketel Marte comes to the plate here in the first.
Ketel Marte.
Hey! The lefty kicks and delivers. Starts with a pair of sliders. Softly hit back behind third. Keeps it inside the chalk, fair ball. And that extends the inning.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
In the box with a runner on first. Cutter misses the target. A bit eager. Nope, is the count.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a miss. He was late.
That's
so
ball 3.
Close. I definitely would have swung at that. Skips up some dust. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Doyle. Justin Crawford, ready to roll. Fights it off. Misses one attempt. Do they dare try it again with 2 strikes? Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first.
Batting second, second baseman.
Now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. There goes the runner.
Ball.
Safe. That was not close. And the 1-0. Keeps battling. Crawford stands at second with no outs. Ground ball to short. DeVries fires the first on the run and 1 away. Now it's time for Connor Griffin. He says he eats cereal before every single workout. Now, I can't tell you the name for legal reasons, but he claims it gives him better crunch at the plate. Cracks it down. Nice grab. And moves up to third. Now 2 away. Pete Alonso is next to the plate.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Swing and a miss. Chased outside of the zone. Stays alive. Runner on third with 2 outs. 2-strike slider, fouled away. Goes
Ball
back
one.
to the splitter. The
Ball,
count
that's
is 2-2.
inside.
Goes back
Ball,
to
that's
the
off the
sinker.
plate.
Lives to see another pitch. Still breathing. Kicks and delivers. That ball is driven hard. Oh, the sound off the bat. It's a perfect drive, and it's out of here. Goodbye, baseball. And that was gone from the moment he made contact. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer.
Hey!
Line to the pitch. Swung on and lifted to right. Drifting back is Tatis. Long run, nice grab. An absolute gem ends the frame, and I'm sure it won't be the last one we see. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game.
Catcher,
Kyle Raleigh,
Raleigh.
the first to hit this inning. To the attic. Not gonna lie, tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. 1-2 count. Won't go away. Lefty sets, kicks, fires. And that
Inside
one
ball.
almost got it. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. Toss to Alonso for the out. Next to hit,
Batting
Adrian
fifth,
Beltre.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Fights it away.
Did he
Check
go?
Swing, did he go? And they say the bat went around. Here's the 0-2. You
Ball,
recognized
inside.
it instantly. Nope,
Ball,
you
inside.
weren't tempted at all. Two-strike foul. And the pitch. Got him looking. Here's Bryce Harper. Starts the
Inside,
at
ball
bat
one.
with a ball. Swung on and lifted to right center. Acuna bolting towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Doyle doesn't cough any up. It was Will Smith,
Leading
his
things
lead off
off,
this inning.
catcher, Will Smith.
Swung on and hit it hard. It's a base knock, and the leadoff man is aboard here in the second. Ronald Acuna Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. Starts
Ball one.
with the ball. Late with the swing there. Fouls it with 2 strikes. He can't squeeze the pitch behind the plate. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Smith gets the lead at first, nobody out. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Round second on his way to third. Now we see runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting eighth, designated
Juan
hitter.
Soto at the dish with runners at the corner.
Soto.
And fouled away. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. Hit on the ground to first. Fires to second. They get one. Return throw to first. Double play. But the run scores from third. Fly ball center field. Biggin settling under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the third. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Back here in a three-run game. Leo DeVries is the leadoff hitter this inning. Line to left. Crawford giving his all. Brings it in. Jo Adell in the box and showcasing boosted attributes as a P4 car. Lifted in the air to right center. Griffey sprinting towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Sean Biggin comes to the plate looking for success against this pitcher from the spring breakout series. 0 for 1, looking to change that here.
Nope, that's
Check
down.
swing, no appeal. Lifted in the air to right. Acuna gets there. He's under. Squeezes it. That ends the frame. That wraps up the top of the third. Justin Crawford leads off playing
Left
from ahead.
fielder, Justin Crawford.
First pitch is a strike, and that's been the norm today. Swing and a ground ball to first.
Foul!
And that's just foul. The wind of the pitch. Refusing to go down. The leadoff hitter is retired with the strikeout.
Now batting for New York.
In the box,
Second
Ozzie
baseman,
Albies. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. And that ground ball goes foul. The one, the kick, the pitch. It's 0-2. Keeps the lights on. 0-2. The pitch. Misses the plate. Hit hard to short. Over to first. Alden grounds out. Connor Griffin deals himself into the box.
The shortstop, number 75.
Swings and misses out in front. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Kershaw produces a shutout inning. Fernando
Leading
Tatis
off,
Jr.
right
leads
fielder,
off the top of the
Fernando
fourth.
Tatis
0 for 1 so far today. Count is 0-1. Swings and lifts one to center. Griffey bolting towards it. And it's caught for the out. Ketel Marte is the batter now. He steps off the rubber. Hard hit down the line and left, but foul. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball.
In.
Went with the slider. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. The relay throw. Safe. Corey Seager ready to swing it with a runner on second. 0 for 1 on the day. Alden handles the chance. Picks it out of the dirt for the out. Cal Raleigh shuffles into the box.
Foul ball.
Marte on third with 2 outs. Acuna giving his all. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Cowboys enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Pete Alonso
Leading
ready
off.
to go.
First
Look out.
baseman,
He homered his first time up.
Alonso.
Hits it on the ground to short. DeVries. So that's the first out of the inning, and that brings up Ken Griffey Jr. to the plate.
Now batting for the Cowboys, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Doesn't connect. He was late. Went with the slider. Been his most popular pitch today. That's a ball.
1.
Not done yet. The pitch. Not done yet. The pitch to the kid. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Will Smith freshly dealt to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Straight back and foul. The 0-1 now. Stays with the slider, but foul. Cowboys 2 down, nobody on. A thundering shot. Wow, that was perfect. The swing, and the result. You can't do it any better than that. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Swing and a miss. He was out in front. Count
Off the
runs
plate,
to
ball
1.
1.
Puts it on the ground up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throws from the seat of his pants.
Safe.
And he beats it. Score that a hit. Great effort
Now
on both
batting
sides
for
of
the
the ball.
Cowboys,
Juan
designated
Soto at the
hitter,
dish. Came up empty first time up. 0 for 1. Lights it away. Runner on first with 2 away. 2 strikes and no ball. Extends the at-bat. Fastball. Strike 3. Welcome back.
Leading off,
4 runs
third
separating
baseman,
these two teams at the
Adrian
moment.
Beltre.
Adrian Beltre steps in the box to start the 5th. That's foul. 0-1 fires. This one smashed down the right field line. And that drops foul. The 0-2. It finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red
Bryce
Wings,
Harper in
first
the box
baseman,
with a runner
Bryce
on first.
Harper.
1 at bat so far, he flew out. 0-1 to start. Harper gets a piece to him. Swings, it's a ground ball up the middle. Base hit, lead runner around second. Now we see runners at the corners, nobody out. Now at the plate, Leo DeVries.
Now pitching.
Abner Uribe in the game, taking over on the mound.
Uribe.
Hooks it foul. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. It's hit, and this should be deep enough to score the run. Beltre tags for home. In comes the runner from third, and they get one back. Adele swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to
That's
first.
foul.
And foul ball. Line drive. Extra bases in the cards here. Harper, round second, headed for third. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Sean Figgins in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. Stays with it. Foul. Red Wings. Runners at second and third. 1 out. Base hit. 1 run is in. They put the tag on it. Fernando Tatis.
Now
Next to hit
pitching.
after the RBI single.
Rogers.
Runner on the move.
Safe.
Safe. Stolen. The pitch to Tatis. 1-1 the count. Figgins at second with 2 down. Swung on, and Tatis drives one. Acuna sprinting towards it. Home run. A 2-run shot. Fights off the fastball. 0-1. The pitch. Marte swings and hits it hard. Crawford using his speed. It hits the base of the wall. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Up next for the Red Wings.
So
the
now here's the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Corey
Corey
Seager.
Seager.
A chance to drive in a run here with Ketel Marte in scoring position. This is
That's
the
a ball.
zone with the first pitch. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Albies over the first. Top half of the 5th is complete. More to come in the world of DD after this. We're level at 4 as we march on in this one. Clayton Kershaw back on the bump here in the fifth. Fernandez
Nope. Ball
up
one.
to bat next and lays off for a ball. Goes back to the slider.
Nope,
Is the
that's
count
a ball.
now.
What do you
Started
got?
to swing, and they say the bat never went around. And it's a
That's
leadoff
ball
walk.
four. Take your base.
Justin Crawford digs in, struck out last time. It was the sinker that got him.
Ball.
Boy, I've been there. Misses the zone with a slider. Bunts in the air, fakes the catch, and now one away. Ozzie Albies steps to the plate. Hit on the ground, and he goes up the middle for a base knock. Fernandez around second, and he scrambles back to second safely.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Connor Griffin up now with 2 runners on base. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. They throw on the brakes at third with no intention
Now
of
batting,
testing. Strong
First
arm and right.
baseman,
Garrett Clevenger, the new arm in this ranked season matchup.
Now
He
pitching,
comes in,
Garrett
bases
Clevenger.
loaded. This is not going to be easy. Alonso
Ball.
in the
That's
box
inside.
here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and makes good contact. I mean, really good contact. Watch this one go. See you later. It's a multi-home run game performance. Ken Griffey Jr. at the dish now following the grand slam. Good luck following that up. Ground ball to third. Beltre. 2 gone. Now we see
Now
Will
batting
Smith.
for the Cowboys, catcher Will Smith.
Nasty work.
Ball.
1-1 now. Goes back to the sinker. Swings and lifts one to right center. Biggins on the move to the left. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. The Cowboys score 4 times in the inning. Cal Raleigh leads off the top of the 6th.
Cal Raleigh.
Smash down the left field line. And that's a foul ball. A little out front, he swings through it. Passed
Nope.
on a pitch that fooled most of us. Not you, though. Here's the pitch. Hanging tough. Staying alive. 1-2, the pitch. In the air, headed to right center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Getting ready
Now
to hit,
batting for
Adrian
Gloucester,
Beltre.
third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Gets a piece. Beltre fouls it. The Cowboys up by 4. Not finished yet. The righty kicks and delivers. And he wins. So that's strike 3. Bryce Harper is now at the plate. Fastball
Inside,
doesn't
ball
catch
one.
the zone. Cleared the hips early. Hit on the ground to second. Albies handles, gets him easily, and it ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the order coming up. Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now
leads off
pitching,
the inning. Ryan
Ryan
Helsley
Helsley.
takes the rubber to start the bottom of the sixth. Acuna at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Spoils it. Down on strikes. Ryan Helsley sends him packing.
Now batting for New York.
Here's
Designated
Juan
hitter,
Soto at the plate now.
Juan Soto.
Oh,
Yeah.
the count. A bit early. Stays in the fight. Hangs in there. The righty sets, kicks, fires. Ryan Helsley gets the strikeout after the swing and miss.
Now batting.
Jose Fernandez
Jose
stands ready, and
Number
this is a
11.
parallel 3 version of the card. Deceptive cutter, swing and a miss. Went with the slider, and it's a strike. Now a drive run down the third base line. Foul, and that's a strike. Leo DeVries bats first this inning.
Now pitching.
So they turn to the righty out of the pen. Ryan Helsley. Fly ball to right center. Acuna galloping towards it. Brings it in. That's the first out of the top of the seventh. Stepping in, Joe Adell. Count is 0-1. Swings and lifts one to right. Acuna waiting for it. Brings it in. 2 gone here. Now a chance for Sean Figgins. Gets under it and pops it up. Albies with an easy look. Hauls it in. That's the third out. Inning over. The Cowboys wrap up the inning without allowing. Justin Crawford gets us going in this frame. Ground ball to first. Harper. That's out number 1 here in the inning, which brings up the switch-hitting
Now
second
batting for the
baseman,
Cowboys.
Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Throws one in the dirt. The 1-1. Goes
Ball
back to
2.
the curve. Albies connect. And this one is long gone. Don't bother trying to catch it. Seriously, safety up. And that's illegal in this game. So please don't do it. Griffin up now following that home run from Ozzie Albies. Here comes the pitch. Goes back to the slider. Unloads the
Fastball
fastball off the plate. It's 2-2. Puts it on the ground to short. DeVries handles it. Fires.
He's out.
Pete Alonso
Now
comes
batting
up here in
for
the
New
seventh.
York. First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning.
Now batting for the Cowboys, center fielder,
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken
at the
Griffey.
dish. For the runner on first. So they
Now
turn
pitching,
things over to the right.
Jonathan Broxton.
Broxton. Griffey,
Nope,
the next
that's
to
inside.
hit, takes ball one.
Ah!
Runs to 1-1. Not so fast, my friend. On a line. Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. It's late, and he's in there. Will Smith at the dish with runners at the corner. Up in the zone for a strike. That pitch was Buddha. Swing and a miss. He was late. The
Ball,
heater misses
that's
for a
inside.
ball. Hit on the ground to third. That's a base hit as a run score. Adele throws it back in. Safe. He beat it. Ronald Acuna Jr. comes to the plate following the RBI double. Gets the bat to it, but foul. The Red Wings have allowed a pair of runs to score this frame. In the air, headed to center. Biggins drifts under. Makes the catch, inning over. The Cowboys play 2 runs in the frame, and they're enjoying a 6-run lead. Fernando
Leading
Tatis
off,
Jr.
right
leads
fielder,
off with his team
Fernando
playing from
Tatis
behind.
Jr.
Safe to say, you felt pretty good with this card last time around. 0-1 to start. Fouls off that slider to stay alive. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and here's another drive. Going back, and it's gone! A multi-homer performance, and that one had no chance of staying in the yard. Way out of here. Marte comes to the plate now following that home run from Fernando Tatis Jr. Swings, and Marte squares one up. Unlikely to catch this one. Gone! Home run! Not wasting any time. Settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. So here's the new arm on the hill, the righty, Adam Ottavino. The Cowboys make the change after watching their lead shrink a bit. Gathers and throws to first. Out! The throw made all the difference.
For the Red Wings,
Cal Raleigh
catcher,
strolls
Cal
to the
Raleigh.
plate. Still without a hit, but I have faith in you here.
Did he
Tried to
go?
hold up. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. Here comes a pitch. Raleigh gets wood on it. The Red Wings have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. Clubs one deep. Gonna need a ladder. That ball is gone. Now Raleigh sends it out. It's late, and now it's just a 3-run game. Adrian Beltre gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Bryce Harper settling in. No go for you. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Swings, it's a ground ball to second. Albies over to first. Out number 3. The Red Wings score 3 runs in the inning. It's a 3-run game. Juan Soto
Leading
leads
off,
things off in the bottom of the
designated
eighth.
hitter,
Trying to turn things around after an
Soto.
0-for-3 day, 2 strikeouts with a grounder. In the air, headed to right. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, number 11.
In the air, out to left center. And it falls. That turns the lineup over. Justin Crawford in the box with a runner on first. They jump, and the runner will challenge Raleigh. Swings at pitch number 1 and drives it deep. Really deep. This ball is on its way out of here. Wasting absolutely no time into the bat, swinging at the first pitch. You can't draw it up any better. 100 miles per hour and foul. And the righty kicks and delivers. Fly ball, right field. Tatis moves under this one. Child's play, not for Chucky. Connor Griffin shuffles to the plate.
The shortstop, number 75.
In the air to right. Holds it in to end the inning. We've played 8. Back in a flash. Stay tuned for more DD. Final inning, and one last turn at the dish. Down big, but it only takes one spark to get something going. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Joe Adell is the next to hit. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. And that makes this ranked season matchup a 4-run game here in the late stages. Biggins, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Out of the zone
ball
with a
two.
cut. And that's a base hit. And the hits just keep coming.
Now batting for Rochester.
Here's Fernandez. Tatis
Fernando
Jr.
Tatis
So out of the bullpen
Now
comes the righty,
pitching.
Devin Williams.
Williams.
Runner on the go, trying to take second.
He made it safe.
Stolen base. The Cowboys with a 4-run lead late in the game. 1-1 the count. That's in the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 2-1. Takes a lead with 1 gone. Swings. Ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Down to the last
Up
out
next
at
for the Red
Wagaman
Wings.
Stadium.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That's a
Marte
ball.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2
Ball,
balls
that's
and
up
no
there.
strikes. Fouls away the fastball. Biggins at third with 2 away. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. No advance, 3 balls and a strike. Red Wings have a runner in scoring position. Keeps the plate appearance going. The 3-2. Hit on the line. That's headed towards the corner. Into scores the runner for third. 12-9 is our score. It's a double, and he's now 5 for 5. And that's a foul ball. Seager waits. Swing. It's a ground ball to short. And that's all she wrote.
on 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Maestro, this fish grease, recipes Polo. He see us, I was just with G, just like Ryan E. Me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas, always playing some gangsta. Who is that? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray Ghost and Rick. Big up, Big L.